Welcome back to another Tier Maker Challenge. This one's brought to you by the DraftKings Sportsbook. Today I've got BBD, Dan Rourke, and Dalton Feely trying to piece together a puzzle I've made for them on a tier list site. There's going to be 8 different baseball players. You're going to have to match up what teams they played for and in the correct order to maximize your score. Highest score at the end obviously wins the game. Let's go.
All right, let's cook here a little bit. I need the Nationals, and that's all I need. Chris Davis, we had, I believe, Texas... And then right to Baltimore. Jose Barrios, I want to say, I think it's Barrios. Minnesota, Judge took him deep in the 2017 wildcard game. I always like Barrios, though. He seems like a good guy. And then Blue Jays, Gene Segura. He was Milwaukee first. And then he went to the D-backs. I know he was a Seattle. This one I might have to, pull a Ryan Cohn and organize him later. All right, we'll chill with that for a second, then we'll come back. Matt Kemp. Man, this is tough, only for the standpoint of, I automatically assume he started with LA. I might be wrong there, but we'll go with that. Then he went to Atlanta. He was... Obviously, he went back to LA, but I know how the game works. Damn, Matt Kemp is going to stump me a little bit,
Yeah, he's a funky one.
This is crazy. All right, well, shit, let me do Johnny Damon. He was KC before Oakland, right? Yeah, KC, Oakland, RIP, Red Sox, Yankees. No. Matt Kemp, you were not a Yankee. I would have been down, though.
No.
Down. And then he went to Detroit. Then he went to Tampa. And he almost became a Yankee again in 2013. He told Cashman, he was like, I'm down to come back. And Cashman was like, I'm all right. All right, anyways, Jose Quintana. Another guy I'll tell you, I was all aboard getting Jose Quintana entering the 2017 season. When I was a junior in high school, I would not shut up about that, the winter entering that season. I was like, if the Yankees just offer the White Sox Tyler Wade, we can get this deal done.
What about a banger deal, dude?
And then he was traded that summer to the Cubs. Let's see here. Cubs, he went to L.A. or Anaheim, I should say. Mets might be, I guess, definitely another one in there. Yo, we got some things to do here, yo. I hope we didn't overshoot on Gene Segura a little bit. But Reds, this I feel like was Matt Kemp. I feel like Matt Kemp was a Red. Guardians, dude. I might be able to play process of elimination with Kemp because I feel pretty locked on. A Damon I know. I think Quintana for the most part I'm good, but there's no way. This is kind of a hard list, yo. You're telling me.
Oh, yeah.
Who the frick played for the Cardinals? Don't tell me. That would ruin the game.
I won't tell you.
Chat, you can tell me, though. Not chat, comments. Oh, Matt Kemp played for Colorado. I feel like I remember that, hopefully. All right. I got to figure out where Quintana pitched. Did he go to St. Louis? That totally would feel like a move where, that year or two where he was regressing, the Cardinals picked him up at the deadline as some fucking half-baked, we're all in move, But I don't think that actually happened.
It's a crazy
Pittsburgh. What's that from? Kemp, I think I might be able to do Padres for Kemp. Oh, this is starting to look nice. I put Quintana into Giants. We're just going to, and in part because how the game works, ascending order. And I feel like Quintana Pittsburgh is starting to add up a little bit. It's more so I could see him in all these uniforms. The Giants, I could totally see the Giants acquiring Quintana at the 21 deadline during that crazy year or something. But I don't think that actually happened, but I could see it. And that has to be correct. There's no way there's an extra team. Because Damon, that's right. Wait a second. No. Damon went to Cleveland. That was his last year. Yes. He was a Ray in 2011. He went to Cleveland his last year in 2012. Excuse me. I remember that. That's where he was bad. Yes. Jolly, I'm going to submit this.
Okay.
This is final answer. Pens down.
Bang. I got to interrupt this video, and you already know why. It's to thank today's sponsor, which is the DraftKings Sportsbook, because right now you can use promo code JMBaseball on their app and get $200 in bonus bets when you make a $5 wager on anything. Baseball has winded down, but there's still plenty to bet on their app, so download it. It's free and easy to use, and use promo code JMBaseball when you do. It's in the channel name. It's on the screen. You can't miss it, and it's a sweet offer. Thank you to DraftKings for sponsoring today's video. Now let's get back to the Tier Maker action.
Okay, Jose Altuve, known Astro. Boom. Strasburg, known National and retirement home person.
Jeez.
Chris Davis was a Ranger. And he was an Oriole. Now, I forget if he ended with the Rangers and I always have the order mixed up. I know he's a Ranger. I know he's an Oriole. Long-time Oriole. I forgot if he started with the Rangers and ended with Baltimore, or was he Baltimore then Texas? We're going to leave it like that. I mix up him and Christian Walker. Gene Segura. All right. Segurius. He was, let's work backwards. He was a Miami Marlin recently. Prior to that, he was a Philadelphia Philly. He was an Arizona Diamondback, but I believe he was a Mariner between it because we traded Gene Segura for Ketel Marte and Tawan Walker in a crazy deal, so I believe that's right. We got Segura from the Brewers, I believe. I'm trying to think, what was Gene? I believe he was a Brewer. I think we got him in a deal. But now I'm mixing him up with Eddie Escobar because we traded Escobar from the Snakes to the Brewers. I'm going to leave it like that for now. Matt Kemp. He was obviously a Dodger. If I stop spazzing out, Dodger. He was a Padre. This is a fun one, Matt Kemp, because I really don't know his career arc. All I know is he dated Rihanna, so if that was on here, I would have gotten it. Oh, wait, Jolly, quick question. Gene Segura played one game for the Angels.
Shut up.
Honestly, Matt Kemp is I'm drawing a huge blank on him. I know he's a Dodger and Padre, but outside of that, like, there are some teams I think, but I'm going to just do the rest of these. Process of elimination. Johnny Damon, he was an A. He was, am I thinking, no, am I mixing him up with Jermaine Dye? Whatever. He was an A. He was a Royal. I think he started with the Royals, though. It's one of these. I think it's that. Royals, A's. He was a Yankee. Stop it. Dalt. Stop. For sure. He was a Sock. And now here's the kicker, Dalt. That means he had to play for at least one more team. And that I don't know. Okay. Oh, he might have been a Tampa Bay Ray. He seems like a Tampa Bay Ray. I don't know what that means, but he seems like a Tampa Bay Ray. Jose Quintana! We're going to work backwards. Mets. Also known as the Grimace mascot. Quintana does that when he doesn't pitch. He was a Pirate, I believe, the year before. He was on both Chicago teams. It's like one of the big things. Which one was he first? I think he was a Sox then a Cub. Yeah, because I think they traded with... That might have been one of their weird trades where they did it with each other, and they don't like trading with each other. Quintana's got some other teams here. He was a Cardinal. Tiger. Johnny Damon was a Tiger. You bet your ass he was. Put it there. Now, Kemp, you were a Rocky. That's right. You're a weird-ass player on the Rockies. Okay. Got 6 teams. This is interesting. Matt Kemp, you also seem like you were a Brave. Were you on that 2021 team? I don't think so, but you were on the Braves. 5 teams to go. I'll say Quintana's a Giant. I don't remember. Maybe I'm mixing him up with Jeff Samardzija now. Fun. Work! Quintana, you seem like the most Angel of these guys. But did Matt Kemp play for the Angels? Matt Kemp's a Red. I've decided that. Oh, you know what? Gene Segura could have been somewhere else. The only other problem I have with this is that Barrios is so low. The jump from Barrios to Segura is scaring me. Did Jose play for another team before the Twins? I have no idea. Congratulations, Johnny. You've been promoted to the Tampa Bay Rays. All right, we're just going to throw shit into the fan here. Johnny, can you just look at me while I'm doing this so I can get a better read if I'm right or wrong?
No.
Do you play poker?
Yeah.
You play Texas Hold'em?
Yeah.
Oh, let's go. We got to do that one night. I love poker. You think Cohen knows how to play poker?
Definitely not.
No way.
Definitely not.
I digress. Yeah, you're an Angel. You scream Angel. And Cleveland, last one. Is this a Jock Peterson vehicle where you just played there, surprisingly? Damon, no.
You're in a blender right now.
None of these players play for the Guardians. I'm sorry. No, that doesn't look... All right. Quintana seems like he didn't play for them. Done.
You're not changing anything order-wise?
Well, you see, now you're making me second guess. Foot off the table. I'm leaving it. I don't want to tinker. No tinkering.
Okay.
All right, playing my favorite game. Starting from the bottom, now we're here. Jose Altuve should be just Astros, easy peasy. I see a Jose Barrios. That would be Twins to Jays. Steven Strasburg, you are Washington National. Chris Davis should be an easy one. He starts Rangers and goes to the Orioles. I believe that's it for him. I know Giants are part of that mix. Angels are in that mix. Definitely can be one that the order's wrong on. Dodgers for Matt Kemp. I know he gets Braves and Padres. I think after both of those is when he goes back to the Dodgers. I don't know for sure the order of operations there. Reds get involved. I remember that little Rockies taster. Oh, Gene. Oh, my God, Gene. Isn't he the best? Brewers. Angels for a game that I think we're not counting. Ends up at Cleveland at the very end. I don't know if he actually played there. I'll leave it for now. I think these are all Johnny Damon teams. I think that is right. The order, I'm less certain of. I know he finishes Yankees, Tigers, Rays, Red Sox immediately before. He's a guy I always forget if he's Royals to A's or A's to Royals. Him and Beltran, I always forget the order. I'm going to say he starts Kansas City and goes to Oakland. Does that feel right? It might. Is it Segura? So Ketel Marte goes, going back to Gene Segura, Ketel Marte is traded Mariners to Diamondbacks, so Diamondbacks to Mariners is right. Does Johnny Damon end up on Cleveland? I feel like Gene Segura didn't actually play a game for Cleveland, but I know he got traded there at the deadline. Salary matching on Josh Bell. Johnny Damon. Feels more A's to start with having a guy like that. Moving on from him too early. I'm terrified of future regret of the swap there. But I think I'm gonna leave it at this.
Well, good news, Daniel Rourke. All 30 teams were placed correctly,
Word.
so you instantly have 30 points
Sweet.
on the board. Now, let's see how many rows are perfect. Your bottom 4 rows are perfect. Barrios, Davis, Strasburg, Altuve. Those are the gimmies, but that gives you 4 points, so you're up to 34 out of 38. Your Gene Segura row is perfect.
Nice.
Nicely done. Milwaukee to Arizona, then Seattle, and all that good stuff. Your Matt Kemp teams were correct, but Matt Kemp was a Padre right after being a Dodger. That's why I was
really?
surprised you didn't have it there initially, because I remember that distinctly, because it was crosstown rivals and all that shit. Everything else was in order, so you'll just get the points for the teams there. Your Damon row is perfect.
Nice. That's my guy.
Which is pretty crazy, because that one's pretty tough. 7 in a row there. Nicely done. Your Jose Quintana row was nearly perfect. I needed the Angels before the Giants, and then everything else would have fallen into order.
Wow. So when was he with St. Louis?
2022, he started the wild card game against the Phillies. That wild card series when the Phillies came back. He was the pitcher in that game.
Wow. Again, 2022, and I'm saying specifically that era of Jose Quintana, because there's a couple down years, feels like such a St. Louis Cardinals pitcher.
That was like the reemergence of Quintana that year. So all 30 teams are placed correctly. Good job.
Are they really?
Yeah. So 30 points on the board for you immediately. Altuve is perfect because it's just the one team.
Nice
so
voice
Strasburg,
crack.
shut up.
Hot.
You ruined your Chris Davis row with a late switch. I don't know why you would ever think that another team would pick him up after the end of his Orioles tenure.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So you don't get the extra point there.
Yeah.
Barrios is perfect, so 3 extra points. Segura is perfect, so 4 extra points. Matt Kemp was a Rocky last. If you had moved the Rockies all the way to the right, that one would be perfect, but alas. And then Quintana, your order for it is correct, except the Cardinals come much later because he was traded from the Pirates to the Cardinals
last
in 2022.
Year. Or 2 years ago, yeah. It was really recent.
And he made a playoff start there. So that one's not perfect either. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows. So you end up with 35 of 38 points. So, Dan, you only had 2 rows off, right? So you finished with 36 points. That puts you 1 point ahead of Dalton Feely.
What?
36 out of 38, so you're currently in the lead, baby.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Who else is playing?
I think I'm going to have BBD play, so he'll be the...
No, stop the count.
This one's a heartbreaker. Everything in the Quintana row was perfect, except he was a Angel first, then a
was
Giant.
Angels first.
Yeah. So you won't get points for Quintana's row, for Damon's row, or for Kemp's row, which puts you at 35 points total. That'll put you in a tie with Dalton, who also got 35, but the winner of the video will be Dan Rourke, who got 36.